Hi there, Brian Floyd of the Campaign School here with you, your guide to winning your election. Today I'm starting with something that we've been promising our subscribers for a while. We're going to add some video content in with the article content that we already have on our website. So this is the first in a video series that we're actually going to do featuring case studies. So where I live here in Pasadena, California, there are city council races going on right now, and there is a race in one council district where there are 5 candidates, but it's become pretty much a 2-person race. And that race is between the appointed incumbent Andy Wilson and the challenger Phil Hosp. So what I'm going to do over the next series of videos is look at different aspects of their campaign as they go head to head. I have no affiliation with either campaign. I do not know either candidate. I'm just looking at what I'm seeing as a voter and conveying to you my impressions on what is working and what isn't. If it's something that's great, I'm going to tell you. If something's mediocre, I'm going to tell you. And if it downright stinks, I'm going to tell you that too. So the first place we're going to start with our online case study today, our video case study, is we're going to start with signs, because signs are something that every candidate needs. They're something every candidate wants. And it's generally one of the first forms of voter contact that you have with your district is when you put signs in people's yards, you put signs up on the streets, preferably in yards. Sign in a yard is extremely valuable because that person is telling their neighbors that they're with you. And at the same time, that person, when they told you they were going to vote for you, when they put that sign in their yard for you, that was doubling down on their commitment. You can take that vote to the bank 99% of the time. So signs, when we look at signs, signs are about name ID. They're about name ID. You need to get your name ID up. You need to get your name out there, let people know that you're running. So the first one I want to look at Phil Hosp signs. Now, Phil's signs, his name is big. His last name is bigger. It's very readable. Whenever I go by him, whenever I walk by him, I see them. They're really good. The contrast of the colors is very good. There is a good contrast of the blue background and the white letters. I think it is excellent. Now, there is no reason whatsoever for Phil to have his website on there. People who are driving by are not typing in Google for his website. They should even be driving by on hands-free, at least here in California. So with the exception of taking that off, I think the sign's pretty good, but I would take off the website. Now, the incumbent, Andy Wilson, his name is really big. His colors are exactly the opposite of Phil, unless you count the red, but so you have the white background with the blue letters there. His first name doesn't need to be as big as it is, and this adds to the problem I think that I have with Andy Wilson signs. It's just too busy. There's no reason for the City Hall caricature in the corner there. There's no reason for his motto on there. There's no reason for his website. You can't read it when you're driving by it. You have to be really up close and personal with it. And the truth is, I didn't even realize his motto and his website were on there. And I walked up to it and took a picture. I didn't realize it until I was preparing to do this video. So I would take off the City Hall, I would take off the motto, I would take off the website. I'd even make Andy's name a little bit smaller. So head to head, I would say that Phil Hosp sign, I would give Phil's sign a B. It's really close to an A, but I think the website on there, that takes it away. The website does not need to be on there whatsoever. And with Andy's signs, I do like them, even though they have some problems, because I see them everywhere. They do catch my attention, but they are just too busy for a sign. So I would give him a B- or a solid C. So when it comes to the sign portion of the campaign for City Council here in Pasadena, California, between Andy Wilson and Phil Hosp, I would say that Phil Hosp definitely has the better sign. Now, the sad thing is, this is really the sad thing. These are both pretty good signs. They easily could have been great signs by making those little modifications, but people get really creative and really cute with their signs, and they just don't need to be. It's all about your name. Now, if you want to make sure that you have great signs, not just good signs, but great signs, go to our website, thecampaignschool.com. Go on over there, and you can get our free ebook, 5 Secrets of Winning Campaign Signs. And you will find that at thecampaignschool.com/signs. So that wraps us up for our first video here in the case study of the City Council contest between Phil Hosp and Andy Wilson. And we'll be back soon featuring other things that's going on in the campaign and what's working and what's not. So I thank you for your time. Once again, go on over to thecampaignschool.com. and /signs and get your free copy of 5 Secrets of Winning Campaign Signs. And I really appreciate your time today, and hope we are helping you a lot when it comes to getting the knowledge you need to win your election.